At rehearsal, we also caught up with music director Daye. Let's see what they have to say about RE-RITE, this year's Spring Revels show created and performed in collaboration with Theater Diaspora. What has it been like to collaborate musically on this show? Can you talk a little bit about that process for you?
Yeah, I recently also co-wrote a different musical, and so it was nice to pick it kind of back up where I left off. It's a lot of trading demos back and forth, where Juice will write a little something and then send it to me, and I would have some thoughts on things and edit it and record different things and send it back. And so just a lot of back and forth as we're like honing towards the final product. I think there's a lot of rough demos that we created to be able to support the choir, but it really comes alive once the actual people are in the room. So it's been cool to see it progress really, truly throughout that.
Can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration for the songs you're working on in this show?
Yeah, this show has been really fun because there are some very specific characters that come from specific cultures, and so a lot of the inspiration for this show delved from research into those topics. So for example, there's this one song that Somchai sings and his cousin's going through a wedding, and so I did a lot of research into Lao wedding practices and chants that are said during that. And very similarly for all of these songs, there's a lot of inspiration and pulls from cultural practices. I've done a lot of like chatting with different cultural consultants, and we've been able to make some really beautiful things out of that.
What makes this show unique to other projects you've worked on musically?
I think the show has felt really unique because of the combination of cultures that we're pulling in. We both have been drawing from Filipino, Lao, and Indian cultures and drawing and building the characters off of that musically, and we've been able to work with choreographers who have inputs on the beats and the inspiration. Since it's called RE-RITE, we're pulling in a lot of old folk songs and new current genres of music from each of these cultures, and so it feels fresh and old, which feels really satisfying.